It's a Monday morning. Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Hope the weekend was good to you, and thank you for choosing us to start off the week with. And listen, if you weren't watching some of the major sporting action of the weekend, we've got two highlights for you, which I think are the only two worth talking about. There was a rugby and there was the cricket.
Yeah, man. Certainly from a South African perspective.
Exactly.
And we can believe. We can have a little bit of hope. Why? Because the Lions were phenomenal up against the Waratahs at Ellis Park. Giving Paul Swayster-Brain some grey hairs, 2 tries. It felt like in the opening 30 seconds, and this seems to be the Lions' style of late, but it lights a fire. But they were phenomenal in every facet of the game, in particular the individual performances. And I think this is where you need a team to not only show structure, but also to have those brilliant individual performances. Aphiwe Jantyi with an unbelievable chip over. Kwagga Smith was the man of the match. He was absolutely superb. His ability in open space, his ability over the ball. I mean, look at that. That's the sevens rugby experience. But there's something to be said for that will that you are going to force the issue. And they say it's a game of inches. This felt like a game of yards, of meters. Unfortunately, Jantyi being taken off the field, but it gave us an opportunity to see Skosen back on the field again, which was awesome. Beautiful trip over. Elton Jantjies, he still feels a bit unsure for me when he backs himself. I mean, he backed himself for a 50-meter plus penalty kick and slotted it. If he can be on form, they might just stand a chance against the Crusaders, but I don't know, man. So they're in their third consecutive final. The Crusaders are in their 13th Super Rugby final at home. How will they beat them? I don't know. They looked just unbelievably complete against the Hurricanes. And I mean, that Hurricanes side is jam-packed with All Blacks. Richie Mo'unga was the man of the match there, and just an absolute standout. To make Beauden Barrett look rather plain and simple is quite a feat. Can the Lions beat the Crusaders on home soil? I don't even know if a New Zealand side can beat the Crusaders on home soil, but we believe, and maybe this is the way that we get over that kind of hurdle, the psychological hurdle from a South African perspective, is to go there and just play freely and do it without a hope, and they might just do it.
Absolutely, who knows? That was a mouthful. Woo. And then the Proteas also doing well there against Sri Lanka to take the very first of the 5 ODI match series by 5 wickets. Great performance from the bowlers, who I think at some point we had them at 36 for 5. They recovered pretty well in bringing up the 100, almost actually even getting to 200 runs. I think 193 was their final score.
What I loved about the balance there, again, it just felt like this was a more complete side. We were wondering what was missing from the South African team in that, obviously the dismal test performance. Maybe a bit of experience. JP Germany coming in and showing what he can do with a brilliant run-out. Also got a 50. Faf, our captain, fantastic, also stepped up with some runs on the board. Kagiso Rabada, 4 wickets. Shamsi with 4 wickets, showing that we do have a spin attack and we need to utilize that on these very spin-friendly pitches. But South Africa needed, I think, to open their account with a bit of a psychological win, and that they certainly got, man.
Yeah, obviously also a lot of... the next match is taking place on the 1st of August. You can check it out. Good luck to the Proteas. Well done to the Lions and to our boys in green and gold. And, of course, there was a lot more sporting action that we could talk about. Unfortunately, there's not enough time for these kind of things.
Online.
Absolutely. Right now, let's take a look at the news headlines of the morning.